Hey, everybody, and good morning. You got Lady Hippy here this morning, as most of you well know. Things have been going crazy, not feeling so great. Had to cancel a few appointments. Um, don't want to rush the VA on that because they already have sick people. They didn't want to stay there, so we decided we would go ahead and move those along. Didn't actually catch anything this morning. Um, I wanted to, but I just have not felt up to dealing with the news this morning. So we're just going to chat for a few minutes, keep it to a half an hour. I see I had some more viewers yesterday, answered everybody on chat. So far, we haven't had any um, ideas or different things, topics to talk about. Since I'm so new, I'm sure we will end up with those. We did, like I said, have quite a few viewers yesterday. Um, I can't thank you guys enough for popping in there and hitting that like button. As of well, this is just for entertainment purposes only. They like it when we say that. I don't know why. So we'll go with that one. And all my peoples out there, hit that like, share if you can. Tickle the bell and subscribe. It's free. You tickle that bell, you're subscribed, and again, it's free. And I'm doing a happy dance when you do that. So just so you know. And I can see my mic is still just a wee bit too close to me. That's the one that my husband, this is the set my husband bought me, I should say. My son bought me a starter kit, and my husband went the next day and got, because the kit my son got me is more than adequate, but it's still a little different. I didn't have the boom mic, and I already had some guests lined up, and so he went in and he got me a bunch more equipment, and he even replaced my laptop blew up. I didn't realize that they were supposed to go every 2 years. So mine been around like 7 years. But I loved it. It had the big screen, but I mean, it went belly up. I mean, my pictures and everything are in there somewhere. I can't seem to access those. I was not happy. And my husband didn't even wait 15 hours or nothing. I mean, literally, it was having me look. And I was going along with it thinking, we'll price some and then we'll replace it because I'm still at that time was doing everything on my Chromebook with the Hewlett Packard brand. It's a smaller one and it's a touch screen. But he saw, and I like Acer. And so I saw one and then it was more than appropriate price. And he had it here and delivered the next day. So I only went without my computer for a day, I should say, my laptop. So, but this time we ordered me a Chromebook. It's much thinner, and I'm finding that I just adore it as well. My smaller screen, I tend to look, and I say this to you, ladies, in all defense. They say that the camera puts 10 pounds in you. That's not true. It puts 20. That's be prepared for that one. That's fun. I'm loving that. And of course, me being the age that I am, the camera does not miss a trick. I tell you now. I know a lot of people do the face-to-face chats instead, and I'm probably going to end up doing that again because this Omicron virus has popped up again, and Robert and I have not been well for about 3 weeks. We'll be okay for a few days and then go back into the, like I call it, the plague, but the flu-like symptoms and so forth. And so I didn't want to actually drive downtown and have them tell me, "Well, you can't come in, you're sick." Well, I knew that, but okay. But I had confirmed I was going to go ahead and do it. And then I thought about it because the location is the actual hospital for my eye exams, and I just no, I don't know what is wrong. It's not allergies because I take medicine for that, and it did touch it. So I so far we have found that the Sudafed or the Benadryl seems to work the best. So we're both in and out of that, and he gives me a hand with the other stuff. And since we're both retired now, that's really cool because he's at home. So Kind of, sort of. He still has his man cave upstairs. We still have it. It's been cold or raining or both. So the tree is still in the yard, and the greenhouse is still like everywhere where it shattered and blew out when the tree hit it. But we've not had enough good weather for him to take the chainsaw and get this is a huge tree. And so it's a lot of work. So that's still out there. So and bless his heart, he's had it. I mean, it's really hit him hard. He's been taking more bed rest than he would normally do. I mean, the guy could cut off his arm, he would just stick it in gas, keep going. So when he's actually so sick that he doesn't move around a lot, then I know he's really sick. So I managed to actually get it together a little bit this morning. I'm hoping anyway. Not sure whether whether I'm talking about anything or just sitting here with some coffee. My word. Again, I saw the only thing I noticed this morning was again the reverb, I guess you would name it, from Cat Williams speaking up on some things that were going on in Hollywood. I know him for a nice guy. He is a philanthropist as well. He's kind of like Keanu Reeves. They do a lot of good work, but they're behind the scenes and they don't put their name out there. They're not doing it to get attention or to say I can undo this or I'm giving back, which is what they're doing, but they're doing it where nobody knows they're doing it. And that's really cool. I love that. And I've always loved Cat Williams. So I'm hoping that that all settles down soon. A lot of the entertainers in the comedy world, I really adore most of them. I can't think of any that I don't like. And I get these pop up ads while I'm on live stream, and they really annoy me. It's just like, what? I don't pay attention to when I'm not doing a live stream. Just saying, you know. Once again, let you know that you see in the background, my husband is remodeling the home for me. He had to take all the carpet out. Well, it was really padding because I got rid of the carpet by shampooing so often. But it was really hard for me to keep up with. And bless him, he got all that out and put wood floors down, new furniture, the bar. I love the bar. I love the bar. He's got a refrigerator back there. We put the little small island from the kitchen up against the wall opposite the bar, and we have a doorway as well, which you can see part of here. Since I'm again not in my office yet, there's so much stuff going on. He's doing all this work, and there is no one helping him. And then, of course, we had water coming down from our kitchen ceiling. So that's been fun. Yeah, bless his heart. He's got to replace the sheetrock up there. And my son was coming this weekend to help and to bring some sheetrock with him. But we're sick and we can't, allow anyone to come in the house right now. We don't know what we've got, why it keeps coming back, these things. And he wouldn't really be able to miss work. He works at the base in a fairly high capacity. So this is his wife. And of course, I've got a 12-year-old almost granddaughter. And so we don't want to get them sick. So we're just going to have to muddle through probably until next weekend. Although knowing Robert, if he feels better, he'll jump up there and do it himself. And I'd rather he wait. He needed the help. But we keep doing stuff. And then your brain goes, hey, stupid. You do know you're like 401 years old. You really got to slow down. You may not live to the next one. Oh my. Let's see. What else was it I was thinking about this morning? There was something I wanted to ask everybody. And you know how you do that when you think about it, and then when you need it, it's not there. It's called old age. Just saying. I did remember to get me a cup of those, so you'll have to forgive me when I sip on that. Even now, it still hurts like the dickens on my face. So it threw me a little bit of Irish courage in here. My husband buys those for me. He's really good about that. Mm, that's very good. And the heat helps. And you throw a little honey in there, and that helps the throat too. And which is why I don't know what in the world is going on with this because you have the headache. It's like somebody's pounding on your face, and you got a sore throat. and maybe sometimes that's it, and then sometimes if you move, you're freezing. If you're under four blankets in bed and you're still freezing, you know, and you're doing the sinus thing because the sinuses don't drain this way and then they'll drain this way. And you're too sick to walk across the floor to get the Benadryl. I mean, I had such a headache, my eyelashes hurt. It was it was ridiculous. So I hope to find that everyone goes back, I think, to the mask. They're not that efficient. Keep that distance, wash your hands a lot. Excuse me. The other thing I found too that I didn't notice at first is that I wasn't cleaning the doorknobs, I wasn't getting the cabinet knobs or, the drawer knobs, things like that. Those have to be done almost religiously. I've gone to doing them 3 to 4 times a day because I had forgotten how many times that you'll turn on a tap or you'll open a drawer or you'll open the front or back doors. And we have what I call a cat sanctuary because they keep dropping off cats and we keep sending out food and making sure they have a warm place. My husband put um, a smaller greenhouse up fast because we wanted the animals to be able to go in and be safe and be warm. And we checked last night and they are doing that. So that's great news too. And it's a fortune. I don't think when I think we can't afford to do it anymore, and I think how those kittens watched us uh, when Robert was rebuilding, or well, the new one he was putting up, and they were watching from the ruins of the old one. I was like, well, God will provide. They have no one else. Um, and I have an inner kitchen door and then the utility room and then another door that goes to the outdoor patio in the back. And twice I've opened the door and a cat has run past me and I didn't notice because there's 9 or 10 of them now, bless their hearts. So, I go out and fill a place down. I give each one of them an individual sausage because you can't feed that many communally if they don't have their own space. And so I'll go back in, and there's the cat, from outside stuck in the laundry unit because they wanted to see what was behind my door. Because the lady with the food comes out the store, so let's go check this out. Smart as a whip, all of them. I just wish I could get some help. We tried everything, and again, I think I've spoke on this before, but like the ASPCA and them, they don't help. They take your money, your donation. You can make donations all day long. They do not have a phone number, and if they have a phone number, like ASPC has a phone number, and when you call that phone number, get your wallet out because that's what they want. It's a roll call. You can't get a person, so you can't say, "Well, I got all these cats that need a home." And we have a kill shelter in our county. So, in other words, they're not trying to find them a home; they take them and kill them. So, of course, I've got a problem with that, and bless Robert, he does not want to see that happen, and they've done that twice by trapping the cats and taking it to the kill shelter. Um, the ones that we have out here now, they caught the mother and father but didn't get the babies. And there's many times that we've had to rescue them and feed them by bottle, and it's awful. The neighbors know, but instead of being nice or trying to help or doing any of those things, they don't like the paw prints on their car or the cat slumped in their patio chair or whatever. They're not happy with that. I really don't give a blessed crap. You know what I'm saying? I think a life is worth more than a paw print. I think people need to grow up and remember. And then they say they're church going folk. No, they're a hypocrite. I don't believe Jesus would throw the cat off the chair and then go and have a problem because the cat was in the chair. It's ludicrous. It really is. I mean, I can't fathom why anyone would not want to help a helpless animal. And they were doing this with this group here that was born here were just kittens, not even 6 weeks old. They were still being fed. Sorry, that really does sound loud, doesn't it? So I've been trying to get, like I said, aid for all this sudden cat. I don't know, sanctuary is what we're calling it. Mm, excuse me. That throat of mine is really a mess. And at the same time, it being Christmas and all that, my husband still managed to go and make sure that I had all the equipment that I needed to do podcasts. And right now, we don't have any guests. I have them lined up, but they are both, of course, they work and they have children and so forth. So far, we haven't had time. I have time because I'm retired now, and so I can go ahead and do a live stream real quick anytime I want to because I really haven't had any set hours. Mm, that's really bothering me, whatever it is. Mm, excuse me. There we go. Okay. So if anyone knows anything about how to rescue the animals or I don't know, an agency that really does the work, that would be awesome. I'm really having trouble with my throat. Mm, I don't know why. This started up early too. Um, I think I may wrap this sooner than I thought. If anybody out there would like to talk, let me know. Put a chat in there because I can see my throat's going. So I'm going to have to end the live stream. Like, tickle the bell, guys. Give me a hand. If I have a chance and I feel a little better later, I'll try and do a live stream tonight. See what I can pull out. But I'm apparently going to have to take some throat lozenges or something because it's getting really hard to speak. So everybody go out there and have a grand day. This is our pre-Friday. Yes. Anybody that has 2 seconds, throw me a comment. Like I said, subscribe. It's free. I would love to hear from everybody. I am getting a few hints, but since I have not, I have a designated channel, but I have not a designated time for when I do these live broadcasts. But I do post them to Facebook, so friends and family can indeed see them, and you can still like on Facebook. Toodles. Damn. Oh, perfect. My man is perfect.